Good morning, fellow survivors. It's 3:45 a.m. We're waiting on the morning dawn chorus, and it's day 4 of our 7 Days to Die permadeath playthrough on PS4. My name is James, and I'm glad to have you with me on this journey. Now, yesterday we got quite a lot of things done, and overnight I did a little bit of planting. I put in all the seeds that we had. That's our coffee there. We have coffee. We have some yucca plants, a little bit of cotton, and that's it. I've still to put in the aloe. I actually forgot that we have the aloe, so that'll be going in. But I do have plans today. I think we've got a few things that I'd like to do. First of which is we're going to visit the trader. Well, we will visit the trader as soon as it's time. He doesn't open till 6. So we have enough time, I think, to have a little dig into this bunker. I never opened the door yet, so I'm going to do that now. And we're going to have a little rummage around in here. Then I think I'll go back in here, and the one other place, if I remember rightly, has a gun safe. We'll see if we can't find parts so we can fix up. Now we know how to fix guns and make guns. We'll see what there it goes. La, 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 la. Oh, that's the best sound. Morning has broken, and here we go. So we'll go down this well. Also today we need to go to a popping pills, which I've seen here. We need that because I can't believe I've made it to day 4. I was looking through my inventory and I don't have antibiotics yet. Now, I've been quite lucky. I haven't been hit by anything, any zombies, but at this stage, if I get hit and can't find them, which would be mad, then yeah, that would be very bad for the game. So I'm going to get on with this. It's still very early, so I'll let you wake up, grab yourself your coffee, whatever you do, your morning routine, and I will see you in a couple of hours once I've gotten through this door. Oh, and before I forget, I've got a crossbow. I finally got my beloved crossbow, so we're pretty good. We should be taking on the zombies no problem with this thing. I've also crafted myself 250 bolts, so we've got plenty, but it also means I'm going to need a lot more iron now because we have other things. But anyway, enough yapping. I'll get on with this door and I will see you just shortly. Okay, so that took a while. It's now 5:33 and counting, but we are in. We made it in. I really hope there aren't any more vault doors. Now, I know this is slightly, I did say about going through softer walls. This is slightly softer than the door was, but I've got a feeling that I'm going to want to use this place as some sort of storage or hoard bunker, because this is perfect. So I didn't want to ruin this. I thought I would keep it intact, so I just need to replace the door. But we are in, and let's have a look at what we've got. So a few bits of furniture, you can always make use of them. It's very dark in here. I hope you can see. Right, we have a bunch of bookcases. That is good. Now, looking at that schematic reminds me, for some reason yesterday I had a brain freeze when I was collecting all those schematics out of the Cracker book, thinking I had read half of them. I hadn't read any of them, well maybe one or two, but certainly I was picking things up, looking at them. They were telling me I hadn't known them. See at the top it says recipe known. That wasn't on 2 or 3 of them, where I looked at them and said, oh, I've already got that. So I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, I now have all those schematics, hence the crossbow. We're also going to make some scrap armour. We need a fair chunk of iron, but that's no problem. I'm going to get that today, and we're going to get our guy kitted out. I can't wait to see that. We also need more clothes, because apparently it's freezing out there, and Miguel was very, very cold throughout the night last night. Here we have lockers, another door. That one's not so hard to get through, but we'll start here. Now we've got a skirt, more shorts. I think we need to get this guy a pair of actual trousers. His knees are raw, weather beaten. Now, I also have unlocked, I spent those skill points last night. Let's take a quick look while I remember. So we had our skill points. I've still got 5 left. But what I did was I really wanted to unlock this. We need to have a workbench. A workbench is another essential now that we have the forge. 15 points that cost. I only had 14 I believe for construction tools. Now normally, like I said in one of the earlier episodes, I would not usually pump points into these because they go up on their own. But because I wanted that quick, I put a few extra points into construction tools, so it met the level requirements for the workbench, which was 20. So we've got that. We've got 9mm round crafting. So we'll be making some bullets in preparation for Horde Night for that pistol, which hopefully we'll fix. And yeah, so things are going good now. That's better. We have a jacket now. I'm going to put that on him because he is cold. But it is a puffer, so I'll probably need to take this off just shortly because it is warm. But there we go. That's better. Yes, I will definitely be using this place for something. Not sure what yet, but this is an underground solid concrete structure bunker. I can't pass that up. Okay, we have another vault door, which is locked, so we'll be leaving that for now. Because as you can see, it's already 20 past 6. That took me 2 hours to get in that door. I hope you all enjoyed your breakfasts, your coffee, your orange juice, whatever you had while you were waiting. It even has a built-in kitchen, this place. So now we have even more wrenches. I believe that makes 4. Okay, let's do this. Put that there. Now I'm going to come at you. I'll try out the claw hammer. Look at that. Claw hammer is a great piece of equipment. I need to stop doing that. Well, that's. I'm going to have to turn the volume down on this game, I think. Let me know if you can actually hear me over that, because that sounds pretty loud in my headphones, even though I have the volume really relatively low. But some of the sounds just seem to come blasting in this game. Right, so all of this can be pulled apart. We can use all of this equipment, but I might leave a lot of it because it looks cool. I like the look of this place. Once we've got some proper lights in here, then yeah. Search this. So there's not a whole lot down here. There might be more behind that vault door. We have an unlocked door. That makes a nice change. So here's a barracks, a bunk room. Nerdy glasses. Okay, can I just... I'll leave everything. I mean, I'll be coming back down here for sure, so... Unless it's something we really need, we don't need to worry about picking all this up. Okay. Another locked door. And another locked door. Wow, this place is big. Okay. So that brings me back out to the entrance. I believe I've already searched these then. That's... The hammer really is a good tool at this point for breaking and entering. Still a low level. Yeah, it is an obnoxious sound though, I will say. Where's... oh, it's already on my... toilet gun. Oh, that's the last thing I wanted. Although you check toilets, I would usually expect to find more of them than I would guns, but sometimes it's been the other way around. Nothing in here. Come on, antibiotics, we really need them. So I have been very lucky in not being hit by anything or being attacked and infected, because this is a very long time to have gone without medication. I don't even have any honey. You can use honey, I haven't found any of that. So yeah, if I had got bitten on day one, I'd be in serious trouble. So there, that's a good look around that bunker. We have one more door to check, but we'll check that later because I ain't spending another 2 hours smashing through that today. So not a bad haul, nothing special, but I think this place is kind of special. I'm definitely going to be using this. This might be where we could store all the supplies we grow on the farm and stuff, because sooner or later that farm's going to get trashed. But this... Anyway, that's phase 1 for today. It's 7 o'clock. We've got more things to do, so let's get on with it, shall we? Okay guys, well, while I was in putting stuff in the inventory, we have a visitor. We have a visitor, so this might be time to test out our crossbow. Let's see if he's... No, he's not interested. Just passing through. This one, however, is about to help me christen this little thing. Look at that. Now if we'd used a gun, that would possibly have alerted that guy, so... Crossbow 1, zombies now. Love it. Right, so after that little distraction, oh, I actually forgot to do my... We need to check her. Ah, they did. And we need to remove this corpse. Okay, so I'm going to quickly grab this gun safe. Sorry, wall safe. And I think there was one in the diner, which is handy because I want to check the diner out again. Have a quick look around. Scope it out for Horde Night. Right. Now I'll get back on with this. Okay, that's that opened. Let's see what we have. We have another crossbow schematic and more leg armour. Now see, this is one of the ones I was saying about that I said, oh well, they got that. Recipe leg armour. It doesn't say known on that anywhere. Now I've got another two and I hadn't bothered getting around to reading them yet, so I will read this one. Now I've learned that finally. Not that I'm going to use it because we already have the scrap armour. And we can sell that and the other two schematics. I'll have to be more careful about checking that, but anyway, on with the show. Next. Okay, so apparently I was mistaken about Joe's diner. I know, we've had a zombie pestering us the whole time we were in there. There's no safes in there. I thought there was a safe in there. We did have a bank here. Now banks have got, I don't know, 8, 10 safes in them. Wall safes and things like that. So we'll maybe check that out at some point, but we really don't need too much more. I'm going to now try and remember where that popping pills is. Oh, I did it. It only took till day 4. Now I'm one of those people who leaves doors unlocked during apocalypses. That's great to know for my future. Okay. I'm going to have a quick search around, see if I can't remind myself of where I saw this thing. I should have marked it. I really should have marked it. But I didn't, so... Now that could be it there. Okay, I'll do a little exploring. And I forgot I had this puffer jacket on, and now I'm suffering from stage 1 heat stroke. That's wonderful. I'll drink some of that. And there's another one. And away we go. Crossbow test. Pig. Come on, little piggy, where are you off to? Where are you off to? There we go. Now the crossbow does still have a range and an arc, but it's, there we go, see? It's much better. Much better than the bow. We probably won't be hunting for food now that we have this. We're going to be sick of bacon though. I can't find this popping pills anywhere. I wish the popping pills would pop in. I can't see it. Piggy! Gonna have this one too. We are going home with a mighty haul of food, if nothing else. I love this crossbow. Wonderful. It's a pig killing wonder. Now imagine if this was real life, if you're just running around the streets slaughtering 2-3 pigs a day. Oh, my knife broke. Oh, I have a zombie somewhere. Very near. You see, oh, came right up on me, that guy. I missed. Down you go. And take off your head. Now I need a knife, so... Oh, what am I doing? Recipes, bone shiv. Now, where's my pig? There he is. Where's my pig? Oh no. What are you doing? What? That's it. Is it here? Oh, there's the cracker books. I've gone and got myself lost before. I don't think I could find this popping pills. Nope, that's the cracker book. Well, I'm going to have to get to the traders. It's almost 10 o'clock and I've done nothing but wander around here for 2 hours. And I can't seem to find this goddamn place. So I'll leave it for now. The trader may have antibiotics. Probably does. Let's just go and grab up those schematics, drop off this meat. And go and visit Trader Joel. Little backpack there with lots of goodies in it. That is excellent. Now, as you can see, I'm back at home now, that these plants which I put in last night are they've already hit the first stage, so they should be ready tomorrow. I think some of them take slightly longer. The yucca might take a little longer, but I believe it's only 2 days on the coffee and these chrysanthemums, cotton. So our first yield should be tomorrow. It would have been nice to have other things in there. Speaking of which, I spent yesterday morning running around the plains looking for corn. I'm editing the first episode. I was doing a quick re-edit, make sure everything was good. If you look at the back at the first episode, it's literally the first thing that's on screen when the game loaded in. There's corn everywhere. There was corn everywhere. I was looking right at it. But I was also looking in the wrong place because I forgot the area I was in wasn't where I found the corn because I had that massive swim to get there. So it was on the other side of that. I know where it is now, but I'm not swimming back there. So we got a hunting rifle out of that deal too. We actually have quite the collection of weapons now. They're all very, very low level, but we also have the schematics for most of these, which means we should be able to make improved versions. I'm just going to move all these into this other one because everything's getting too crowded here. Right, so we're going to sell that. There's no point in trying to sell that. Puffer coats go for the bit, so I'm going to sell the puffer coat. Yep, we will sell all of these. Later on I will. There's another one I thought I knew and didn't, so we'll read that. Known, 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 known. So we'll get rid of all these. Do we have anything else? Now that cowboy hat's worth 50, I suppose we'll sell that. Nothing else in there. Oh yeah, we should be able to sell them. 3 more sets of these. I'll keep the good ones. And we'll also... No, that'll do. Let's go. Let's visit the trader. To the shops we go! I'm just checking out this river. As I did say, I think I really do... Oh, it's actually a pond. It's actually a pond, which is fine. Or an inlet, I should say. It's not a pond. It's part of this lake or ocean or whatever this is. But yeah, this I think is a nice place to have some sort of little horde base maybe. Or just a place to store supplies, make easy runs back and forward to the traders. We'll construct a bridge over this. Maybe again, like I said, a little drawbridge that extends out a little bit so that zombies can't just walk across the bridge. They will actually go through the water. If we put a couple of spotlights on it, facing out towards us from the opposite bank there, which we will get from that prison, we'll be able to see across here for anything coming all the way over here. Now nothing's likely to come from here because there's more water, but definitely travelling this road. And we'll have a clear view up the hill if we take out 1 or 2 of these trees for sight lines. So construction projects, definitely. We'll finish the farm. We're going to do something with that bunker. We will fix up Joe's Cafe for Horde Night. And we'll build something here. So yeah, lots to be getting on with. Absolutely plenty to be doing. But we will be building the bridge. I'm not doing this every time I want to buy a tin of beans. Good morning, Trader Joe. What have you got for me today? Let's have a look, shall we?
Something you like?
I don't know yet, but I've got something you like. Let's sell you all of these. No, keep that. Take that jacket, it nearly killed me. Nearly died of heat stroke. Take that. Now, are you going to take tyres now? Yes, you are. Wheels. You're only taking 2 of those. Odd, I always thought it was 3 of the thing. There are things he buys in stacks where he'll buy way more than 3, but things like that, or like these goggles or whatever, he would only take them in 3s. Okay, so that's not a bad little haul. What have we got? 3,590. So now we want to see, what have you got in your stocks today? Nothing in there. No helmet. We have a workbench now, or we're about to have a workbench, so I'll see if I was right that we can use one of those football helmets. I'll get on that next actually, because we need light badly. I'm not seeing much. I'm not seeing much at all. Yeah, those are all the ones I just sold him. Now I'm going to want to buy this at some point, this reinforced steel upgrade. It's very rare, it's quite expensive, you don't see it very often. It's completely worthless really. It does upgrade your walls somewhat further, but it gives them a really nice metallic look, and used sparingly this can make your home, bunker, horde base, whatever design look really nice. So we'll be buying up some of that, but that's a frivolous purchase at the moment. No, you really still don't have anything. I've kinda already got most of what you're offering. Okay, so that's the trader run, I guess. A little disappointing, and we really need to find these antibiotics. Bye, Joe. See you later. Okay, so it's back to the drawing board on that one. I think... yeah, I'm going to go home now and get to work on this workbench. I would also like to get into that popping pills for a possible chem station that we could take, and then we'd have all the crafting tables, and all we would need was steel smithing. Anyway, back home. Okay, so let's see what we need for this workbench. Is it in here? Can't be in here. I actually can't remember where the workbench is now. Isn't that great? I'm sure it's just in my inventory. It's not one of the basics. That was a resource. I don't know what I'm doing, folks. There it is. Workbench. So we need 25 forged iron. Ah, that's right. Mechanical parts is what we need to look for. We have wrenches, we have a hammer, we have the wood, the iron's no problem. Mechanical parts. So that's, we're going to be wrenching apart cars for that. And those chairs that you probably don't remember, but a couple of days ago in there I said there were chairs that I could get leather for when we were looking for leather. We were trying to find leather for the bellows. Now there's 2 chairs in here that if you use a wrench on them, they give you mechanical parts, which is why I left them alone. So we'll get started on that. I've left my door open again. I think I'm just going to abandon any pretense of knowing what I'm doing on that one. Everybody, just leave all your doors open, people. Don't listen to me. It's the best way to go about your day. There's 2. So we got 2 out of that chair. So it must be 2 per chair. So that's a good start. That's 4 of those. I think I do have some. I'm bound to have. But we've got other things to check out, and we'll gather those up as we go. because there will be plenty of them, I'm sure. Right, I'm going to wrench apart this car. It's one of the most annoying noises I've ever heard, so I'm going to cut it out for you guys. Oh, we got electrical parts. I'm not going to take that whole car down. We have much to do. I did notice the Shamway. I had forgotten we were going to go into the Shamway. I need to drop this stuff off. We're going to go to the Shamway Foods. That's a good place to find a potato seed. Usually you'll only find one. I don't know, there's a giant crate and it's got one potato seed in it, but hey. One potato, two potato, three potato, four. It doesn't take them long to multiply. 34 leather now, we're good for that for a while. Right, let's just put these all back in here. Again, like I keep saying, I will need to sort this out. It's getting out of hand. But for now, we have other priorities. Okay, so the food's not too bad. It was getting low. I'm really glad that we haven't had to eat that yet. Dog food. Although it's probably not that bad. I'm sure I've eaten worse things. We care about our pets more than we care about ourselves in this country, so some of their food's probably better than ours. Yeah, I actually can't wait to put the spawn count up. I've seen, what, 2 zombies today? Well, there is one in a precious cafe. I don't know if I want you in there. I'm going to be checking that out soon. Yeah, they're surprisingly agile. When you get close to them, all of a sudden they can jump out of those windows. It's weird how the glitch that makes them freak out like that goes away the minute you get near them. Level 12. I like leveling up a little slow in this game because leveling up also obviously makes the game harder. You start to see harder things. I think that's how this game works. It's a game I've played many times over the years, but I've never really watched any videos on it or heard anyone talk about it, so everything I know about this game, really, except for a couple of things I've found out recently, and I did do a little bit of watching before preparing for this, but most of what I know about this game just comes from playing it, so I'm sure there are things I do wrong. I'm sure people watching might be frustrated with some of the things I possibly don't know. But that's fine. Although talking about things I didn't know, I believe while I was watching someone else's Let's Play, they kept mentioning something called Dog Day, which I obviously have never heard of. Now there are dogs in the game, I've talked about them, and sometimes you do see them around out of the blue in a little pack. Now apparently it's an actual thing called Dog Day, which happens 2 days before every Horde night. Now the problem I've got is that it either happens before every Horde night, or the first one doesn't happen till 2 days before the second Horde night. Either way, tomorrow is 2 days before the Horde night, and I don't know if there's one of these dog days or not, so we'll have to be extra cautious tomorrow, just in case there are dogs about. Because if there are dogs about, we might not even make it to Horde Day. Although we are much better equipped now. Right, let's see what this place has got. That, my friends, is a rocket launcher schematic. I very much doubt I'll ever fire one, but hey, we might have some fun at some point. In fact, we will. I mean, if you're going to be watching this, you don't want to watch me hack open wall safes all day. So, we'll keep that I promise at some point, somewhere down the line, we'll blow something up. We'll blow something up. You've got to give the people what they want. There's a shopping basket, that will be handy for an eventual mini bike. Now all these I'm going to wrench down just shortly because those have mechanical parts to them and the ones outside. I just want to get everything out of the way in here first. Well, I've got my torch on. There's another few, that's good. We've got plenty of shopping trolleys, so that should help with the mechanical parts. Oh, that is... Now you have to be careful with these crates that you bash open, because I have seen people come up to them when they look like this. That's the unbashed one. This is the open one. And it can be quite easy. I've almost done it myself, but I've managed to actually never do it. Is to come up and whack this crate thinking that you need to open it, and then you destroy the crate and everything in it. Okay, we have a... I think that's coming from the back. That noise. Yeah, let's get back away from there. There are plenty of shopping carts here for sure. We might actually be good for all the mechanical parts very soon, which would be great. Okay, this will be the toilet. Two more wrenches, that is wild. Wrenches everywhere. I've never usually find two at a time. But I believe that's the second time I've found two in the same sink. Come on, medicine cabinet. I can't believe nothing's given up. Antibiotics! I can't hear! Shut up. Oh yeah, we have this meat stew now as well, don't we? We just picked that up. That's a very good healthy thing. In fact, I think I might eat that right now. Because that is attracting zombies. That gives you nearly 30 fullness. So we will be making meat stews once our vegetables are up and running. Right, that's nice. Let's top up. I haven't changed any of the volumes or any of the settings since the last recording, but for some reason everything seems incredibly loud today. Let me know if you can actually hear me over this racket. You know what, let's get this torch on the wall. Okay, so I've had to edit out most of what happened in the Shamway. Nothing happened in there, but the noise from those zombies at the back was so loud that I doubt anyone could have heard what I was saying. That was very, very loud. So I'm going to go round back. I'm going to take care of this zombie. We did, however, get a not bad haul. We got 13 tins of sham, so we're going to be eating that for a while. A few other bits and bobs, a couple of blueberries, which is excellent. We can now get them turned into seeds and get those planted. No potatoes, unfortunately, but that's okay. We found a couple of things, and food now. That's our food worry sorted for a few days. So really my only other concern would be finding this popping pills, but again, like I say, I have no idea where it was. Was that you that was making all that racket? Was that really just one zombie out here? Yeah, the sounds in this game are well off. That sounds like a massive horde. And it was way louder than the volume of the game. I literally couldn't even hear myself talk above the din from these headphones. Here we go. I'm getting back into this again. it will be great once we've got the mini bike, because the mini bike has storage as well. Yeah, that really was just hard making all that noise. Okay, you know what? This is getting out of hand. Let's throw some of this away. I don't need those coffee beans. We have a whole field of them. I'd rather have that bread. Right, we'll drop this off then. The popping pills might still be down there. Can't believe I never marked it. I'm a fool. Anyway, Shamway's done. So I'll mark that off. I got everything there is to get out of there. Back home with the haul. There we are. That's our larder, looking much healthier. Plenty of meat, eggs. We have some eggs and bacon, and we have 13 tins of delicious chopped spork and sham. So that's really good. Now I'll quickly turn these blueberries. I've just eaten one. That was great. Well done. You have to watch with that. Sometimes these change what they do. Sometimes I think you push left to find the recipes or whatever, but I've eaten so many foods that I wanted to turn into some. So that was still we'll plant it anyway. Let's just put this right here. Over the bit. There we are. One lonely little blueberry bush. But yeah, it's looking nice. There's no fertiliser in here. If we find any, I mean, it does give you a bigger yield. But it's really not essential in this game because you're the only person in it. And seriously, this one tiny little field here with a little bit of corn and stuff in there, some potatoes, that'll feed me forever. I'll have such a surplus of food from just this one little garden alone. So once we have this whole field, I might even plant everything at the back eventually, make this into one giant farm. This one square block. We'll never want for food ever again. So it's still a beautiful day. We've had 4 beautiful days in a row. That is very, very... Usually I'd have had a foggy day by now. So if we wanted to get any hunting done, it'd be best to do it because the weather's bound to change soon. But we don't really need to do any hunting. Really, the only 2 things I have to do at this moment are find this popping pills, which is really starting to wind me up. And sorry, I'm getting distracted. Find this popping pills and get these mechanical parts, which I forgot to wrench out with the shopping trolleys, so that's next. Right, a wrenching we go. Yeah, that Shamway was incredibly productive. We got all that food out of it, and I just got 16 mechanical parts from all those trolleys. So we have enough of the workbench easily now, I believe. That's great. That's that out of the way. Although it did take me till nearly 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That took a lot longer than expected to do that. Also, it cost me one of my wrenches. It's bust now, but we have like 5 of them, and we can fix that. Now that we've got the workbench, we'll be able to combine those wrenches into one super duper pooper scooper into a good wrench. Right, where did I put the rest of those parts? 16 there. I hate this inventory at the moment. Okay, it's exactly 20. That's brilliant. So now what we need is all the iron we can muster. Let me just check the workbench schematic again, just to make sure that I know what I'm talking about, because apparently some of the time I don't. And you know, I should just type it in there, but I hate using this touchpad. Typing in with the joypad's a pain. No more a pain than that. Right, so we do need forged iron. We have plenty of wrenches, and we will be sacrificing a claw hammer, but that's okay. So let's get 3 more forged iron. We can put this in. I was going to use that for my scrap iron armour, but we really don't need that as a necessity. It's more of an indulgence, fun. At the minute, there are no zombies about hardly. So let's just make as many of these as we can. So now 6 will be plenty. Now I don't think I'm going to plant the workbench here. I think I'm actually going to move the forge and the workbench down into that bunker. We'll build our storage down there, and that can be like our workshop. So yeah, I'm going to do that, which will mean I have to remove all of the stuff from here before I move the forge. I've done that before, but I've forgotten, and I have stripped down my forge and lost everything that was in it. So there's not a lot in it at the moment, but I'd rather not do that. So let's take those. Wrench, need one, have to. 25 forged iron. So now we need to smelt that. It is very complicated sometimes, this game. Let's say you really do have to keep on top of your resources. Oh, it's a very long day having to click on a box, go, oh I need this, run out, find it, bring it back, put it and go, oh now I need some stone, run out, find a stone, chip it away, bring it back. I try to be as organised as I can. I'm less organised in this playthrough because I'm talking while playing. It's quite a, I wouldn't say difficult, but it's not easy. It's not easy to remember, to make sense while you're talking and playing, because sometimes you start thinking about the gameplay and you trail off and ramble, and then oh yeah, you know, like that, you forget what you were talking about. Or you're so busy talking that you have no idea what's going on in the game. Like I said the other day, there's definitely an act to it. And those people who are good at it are good at it. They are good at it, for sure. Hopefully I'm not doing too bad. I know plenty a lot better than me at this, but I hope you're enjoying yourselves. So I needed 2 more of these. Now at some point soon, which is why I want to move these down into that bunker, I'm going to have to start burning these a lot more, which means screamers, which will be fun, it'll be good for the video. But yeah, I don't want a horde attacking me while I'm in this cabin. That would not be very smart. Right, now I believe that's everything. So now we can have this workbench. There it is. I always hate how it makes me give up my wrenches. Although that's a good idea. This is what you should do. I usually do it this way anyway. So we're going to take this wrench, in fact, because it's broken. I don't know why I wasn't using that 47. Again, lack of attention to detail, too busy talking. So if we take the broken wrench, that will be, now we'll use that, because we don't get these back. We are not getting those back. So let's craft that. Now that's going to take 4 whole minutes. That takes a while to craft. So it's already 6:30. That's been a productive day, but quite a boring one really. It was just a sort of work day. We had things to do. The only thing I haven't achieved is finding this popping pills. So maybe while we're waiting on this workbench before darkness falls, we'll take one more jaunt around this town and see if I can't figure out where I've went wrong. Because the shops all look pretty the same. Right, let us check that. I put an arrow down here for a reason. I don't know what it was, but I think it was just to double check if that building was. I think that might be the bank, but empty bird's nest. I should chop those up. Because I believe I said back on day 1 I will constantly look at those. That's a partial wall of a building. I believe that is the ostrich, isn't it? Yep, that was the ostrich hotel. Piggy! How many deer have I killed? Like 3. It's all pigs. All pigs. This place has got so many pigs. I'm starting to feel guilty about killing them all. Because they're kind of cute. I like pigs. I like these ones anyway. They're quite cute little things. And we don't really want it to be thinking of our food. It's cute. Why do I keep having this issue with the pigs? I'm gonna have to move anyway. Or that was very close. I didn't think she was quite that close. How did that miss? There we go. Yeah, you get a proper good headshot with a steel crossbow bolt. They're down in 1. That's an arm. We have removed a limb. I believe that's my first one. Always fun. Whoa! I think I have another one too. Let's just look around here. No, it's just her. The other one's in there, in that building. He'll probably break out just shortly. And now we have a crawler. Everyone's after my pig. Everyone wants my pig. No, you can't have it. You won't even eat it anyway. You wouldn't eat it. You only like man pig. Now that's the bank. I've already been to that twice checking for this. Did I dream it up, or was it in the other town? Where is this popping pills? It's definitely not here. It must be that other town. Maybe I have to go there tomorrow, but tomorrow was day 5. Potentially dog day. You know, let's get this meat really shored up. Let's have this deer. Little venison. Ah, he saw me. Zombies are starting to pile up a little though. Ah, I see. That's me getting a little bit too ahead of myself. That hit him though. Beautiful shot. Yeah, this crossbow is fantastic. I love my crossbow. It gets the job done. Obviously a hunting rifle or sniper rifle will do you good too, but that comes with the added disadvantage of noise. It attracts every zombie if there's any in the vicinity. They're coming for you after that. I hear another one. Oh yeah, look, we've got 2 over there. We have this nurse. It's starting to get a little bit hot out here. no matter, we have a good weapon and we have plenty of bolts. Need to hit up some feathers soon though. I haven't been looking because I had plenty. You get like that sometimes, other things take out and you suddenly realise you haven't even seen a nest for ages. Although they will still be at your feet, but if you're not looking for them, you're not going to see them unless you stumble on them. There's one there. So remember to keep an eye out for those as I wander around, refill that stockpile because I've already used 34 of those crossbow bolts and there's hardly been a zombie to speak of today, so they'll go pretty rapid on Horde Night for sure. Now I think I'm back at the shotgun place again probably. Or is this sham? No, it's the shotgun. Right, I'm going to give up on the popping pills. I'm not wasting my entire day. There we are. I've dropped that meat off at home. We now have 26 meat, 13 tins, well 15, 17 if you count the dog food, 7 eggs and 6 pre-cooked bacon and eggs. So yeah, we are good to go for food. So we'll not be thinking about food the rest of the week. That's takes that pressure off. Next thing I need to focus on is preparation for Horde Night. Preparations for Horde Night. So I definitely think I'm going to use this building. So tomorrow I'm going to take a look in there. I'm going to check out the roof. I might dig out a substantial amount of iron overnight from some of these boulders up the back here or around there, so I can make iron bars. Because I'm thinking we'll use the roof, but we can always come down. I don't want to sit on the roof all night, like I said. It'll be pretty boring. We've waited for the Horde Night all week and then I will sit on the roof and you won't see a zombie. So I'm going to make a way in and out from the roof. We'll put some stuff up there and then I'm going to smash out all of these windows. We'll put basic reinforced wooden blocks there. We'll put iron on them or something. We don't need them to be particularly strong. And we'll put iron bars along the bottom of these windows on all sides, so we can shoot out at them as they appear. We'll seal off the doors, and yep, I think that's going to be an excellent first Horde base for day 7. So day 4 is almost over. There's nothing much more to do now. I'm going to move some stuff down into the bunker. I'm going to build some supply crates, organise these, and yeah, that's going to be my chores for the night. Again, as always, I will keep recording. Oh, and now we have even more skill points. Oh, but before we do go, let's just do this. Celebrate our first crop. I have just noticed that the coffee's in. So let's pick these up. The yucca are done too. So day 4, we've already got a crop. That's a very good start. We'll pick up this as well. I'm going to just turn all this back into seed there. So they must take slightly longer. And that one coffee for whatever reason. So yeah, I'll be turning them into seed, moving everything down into the bunker, and gathering up a few more resources overnight. So that's it for day 4, everyone. I'd like to thank you all again for choosing to spend this time here rather than anywhere else. I hope it's been fun for you. It's been a pleasure for me, and I can't wait to see what happens over the next couple of days. Again, tomorrow, potentially dog day, so we might not even see day 7. Here's hoping. Anyway, I hope you all have a lovely evening and take care of yourselves. Lock those bunkers down tight this evening, and I will see you all fresh and early tomorrow for day 5. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye.